What's up? The King Boo. He's back again with another video. And today, we are showing off this amazing strat, which I done a guide on before, but it was kind of more like a meme. It wasn't stable enough to get like a solid win rate. But now with good profile identification and like playing a guy a few times and knowing what strategy they're going to use, you're able to use this strat really effectively. And it's one that's really, it's like if you do perfect quickshot power lock, I would say this is 3 times harder to defend than perfect quickshot power lock played against the right strategy. Against the wrong strategy, it's not going to work. But yeah, so it's budget balloons, camera efficiency, and blindness. So the kind of strat you want to play against this is quite a large range, but there's quite a few which is not going to work against. The main one it's strong against is ninja strats, because they don't have very good pierce. So like ninja glue village, you're going to win every single time against. Ninja super monkey farm, I knew this guy was going to use because I played him the other day before this match. And yeah, you just see loads of eco strats, long maps as well. You see more eco strats, works really well on long maps. And then the blindness, you just after they've used damage boost, you can basically just take out of the equation so many damage boosted towers, and it really makes it so much more likely that you're going to win the game. Another bonus is a strat for like Moab Pit on a Monday, because you're already top of the leaderboard. You'll be finding everyone is using passive powers against you, and you're able to take advantage of it like that. So here we go, simply just use these 2 things. He damage boost, we blindness a little bit early, but it was actually okay because he's damage boosted at that time. Now we just keep sending in the balloons in. I knew he might have put the super monkey down if we sent too many non-camos, so we put a few camos in there as well. And you just see how many balloons are on the screen right now. He's trying to defend it, but no chance. Absolutely huge rush. On to the next replay. So we've got a really long map here, and an opponent who we know is going to play a passive strat for certain. And yeah, it just shows how it can work on literally any map. This is the next replay, another strong opponent. And yeah, so pros and cons of this strategy. So pros is the easiest strategy of all time pretty much to use. Like, I'm literally just placing defenses down, farming, not using the Dartling Gunner or boat today because I've used them so much. I don't want to use them again for a few days. Too bored of them. So that's why I'm using this tack mortar, even though tack mortar's not very good in free power-ups, because knockout and team tower stun are so strong against the mortar and the activate. But yeah, especially with tack then, because you only have no camo detection. So yeah, we literally, you see, so pros, easy to use, you literally just farm, and then other pros, it's really strong against the strategies it's strong against, such as the ones we previously mentioned, like the Ninja Glue Village. And yeah, so easy to use, very strong against some strats which are otherwise very difficult to beat. The cons of it, I guess you can see, if you're a newer player, it's a strat that's easy to use, but you need to have 2 tier 4 powers and a tier 3 power blindness. You can change up slightly. I do say you definitely need to have at least a cam grow. You can use cam grow with like copy eco, and oh, that reminds me, copy eco. If your opponent plays copy eco, then they're not getting any eco, so they can't even farm that hard. But yeah, you could do it with copy eco or super eco boost, if you want, whatever, any eco power you like, cobra instead of farm, and then just use the like you do a double upgrade trick. You swap that for the cam grow efficiency, and you double cam grow, and you can send in really cheap regrow, camo regrow rainbows. Anyway, here's the next rush. He's damage boosted super early. We're gonna blindness now. He's trying to hold his BIA for some reason. Now he's finally sold it. But look how much regen we're gonna get. You need so much stuff for even a small sliver of a chance. The wizard doesn't have enough pierce. Another strat which gets beaten by this. And now we're going on to the live replay in just a second. here's the live replay, the other replay for today, the final replay. We're also using tack mortar for not wanting to use a dartling or boat today. And yeah, so the other negatives, I think we're on to negatives in the last one. There's been a small gap changing over how we're commentating this. Is just, yeah, there are some strats which, if it beats it, it's really hard to, you don't have many options to change stuff around. Like with quick shots in Tablestone, you can like take stuff later, you can go for BIA, you can go for, go for BIA, defend the BFB, take a game later, go for earlier strats, stuff like that. You really just have your main rush. The only change you can make is that if they get their 2-3 sniper up for round 13, you're able to, you can just wait a little bit longer and then send the rush in with like a BFB and some other stuff first. I might have done it in this replay, I can't remember. But yeah, that's the only real way you can change the strat up if you get countered. But again, I guess another pro is that you don't have to use a specific tower loadout, just anything which you feel comfortable defending up to round 13 without any boosts is yeah, all you really need. And so yeah, you could play like a Dart Whiz if you want, attack mortar, Dartling boomer farm, boat boomer farm, Spectaneer I guess you could use. I guess, yeah, if you're sending the rush in, then someone's not going to be able to just quick shot something by if you've got like a trap down. Then they have to send quite a bit. Yeah, I think we pretty much covered the pros and cons here, so now we're just getting back into the game. I tried to, yeah, show 2 games a bit sped up. This one, just because it's like, it's not the most exciting gameplay that we've got. We are not even, you don't need to aggress at all, because it doesn't matter. Like with Quickshot Team Towerstone, if you drain their lives down to like, say under 100, then you might be able to get a quick ceramic off with the Team Towerstone, and that will finish them off and win the game. If you like drain them down to 40 lives, it's just going to mean that your main rush you have less to send in, and your main rush you're seeing, you're not just going to be clutching up taking them down, you're going to be taking them down by like an additional 1,000 lives or something. Then you're not defending the main rush. They either don't defend the main rush or they do defend the main rush. But anyways, at this moment we weren't sure what this guy was playing or how to really play tack mortar on this map. But yeah, we were thinking if he has ace, we could be in a little bit of trouble, because the ace has really good pierce. The ace has good pierce, the tack village has good pierce. If they don't, if they realise when we blindness their village, they need to rebuy it or put the tack closer. And then Maelstrom, that's really strong. But you do find some opponents I had the other day in BFB Coliseum who didn't rebuy the right thing in time. So yeah, we still got the win like that. At this moment we now know though that he has the sniper. I think we check, we send in 1 set of rainbows, just normal 1 set of rainbows, just to check the upgrades that he's got on his snipers. And yeah, we're going factory route, it's completely passive. There we go, we can see it's gone straight down to reds. Because it's gone straight down to reds, it means it's not worth to try and send the rush in, because even though he's got 2 lightning wizards, it's quite likely that even just with like a boost or something basic, that the snipers can be able to pop everything, or there is a strong chance snipers to be able to pop everything. If it was a 1-3, then you'd be able to send yellows in, the lightnings would come off strong, and then all the others would get popped down to like whites, zebras and that kind of stuff, but all regen, and then they could grow back up, and you just really get a really bad, or really good for you Regal rush on your opponent's side of the screen. But because it's that, it's not worth the risk. Same thing with Quickshot Powerlock, if they got the 2-3, it's a little bit risky to send the whole rush in. So that's why we've just gone for our factory route. He somehow only got on his BIA up round 16. He's playing a bit strangely, going for a BIA and not sniper farms. On not having any sniper farms off round 16. Just a few wizards down. We go for our factory round 17. No eco at all. And now we're just thinking we need to be able to make sure we can defend against a Moab, so we're going to go for a tech spray just there. I think we get some more in a second. And yeah, I guess another bonus is that if we felt that if you had like a boat pool available, like a boat sniper, then we'd probably just spray Moabs in and then spray the whole rush in. But we could also just wait with this strategy another round, because we'd be able to defend BFBs with a fair bit of ease, just a few maelstroms and a few tech sprayers down. Anyway, so we're getting now near round 20. And so now we're just saving up to rush. We don't need to farm anymore. There's no point. We won't get the investment we put into our farms back by round 20. And yeah, we're now realising that we need another bit of lead detection over there, so we just quickly go for another mortar just to clear all that up. I didn't want them to like send us leads at the same time and like regen leads and get any problems on our screen. So we can send in one BFB. We can send the BFB in first, no budget, and then as soon as the BFB comes out, we're going to budget, and now we're going to send in the Moabs to make the Moabs a little bit cheaper. He's going to send in the BFB as well. We're going to cam grow efficiency, change the page, and now we can just spray him in. We don't really need to vary, we can just send normal rainbows. And all of this rush, massive rush on his screen, absolutely no chance at defending. And we could have defended that as well if we needed to. We got a Maelstrom ready, we had 11k spare. Anyways,